Villi Punarva, Call for Awareness, presents the timeless cognizance of Guru Nanak, the selfless nurturer who transmitted an everlasting panacea for universal well-being in the land of Panch Bhuta Sthalam.
गुरु नानक जी को पूरा प्रचार करते थे, ग्रंथ साहब पढ़ते थे। ऐसे ही पंजाबी वाले लोग, सिख लोग आएंगे, आपको जैसा आदमी लोग आएंगे उन लोगों को भी प्रचार करेंगे।
अरे हम तो ये भी जानते, एक हमारे में मंत्र दिया जाए, एक ओमकार सतगुरु प्रसाद।
एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सबा गुर प्रसाद।
सत संतोखी सतगुर पूरा गुर का शब्द माने सो सूरा। साची दरगे साच निवासा माने हुक्म रजाई है।
A warrior strategizes to outwit the enemy. However, a true warrior is the one who outplays fear and wins contentment and truth. Having spent some time at Puri, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana travelled southwards to Ganjam, Guntur, Kanchipuram, Tiruvannamalai, Tiruchirappalli, and reached the seaport of Nagapattinam. From Puri, they first travelled south to Ganjam. Following Guru Nanak's footsteps, we travel from Puri to Ganjam. Some accounts state that after they stay at Puri, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana travelled back to Nankana Sahib in Punjab. However, according to the Janam Sakhis of Meherban and Bhai Mani Singh, from Puri they travelled further south. Following Dr. Kirpal Singh's assessment of the Janam Sakhi traditions, we travelled southwards from Puri to Ganjam. At Ganjam, on the bank of the river Rushikulya, we visit the ancient religious site located on top of Kumari Hill. Ganjam hosts the Tara Tarini Shakti Peeth, a shrine significant to the Shaktism, a tradition in which the feminine energy is considered to be supreme. Shakti means strength. It represents the sensitive yet dynamic female force which has attributes to selflessly nurture. Without empathy, there is no evolution for the betterment of society. According to Shaivism, Sati sacrificed her life to evoke the sense of empathy of her husband, Shiva. In realization of his past indifference, Shiva thereafter carries Sati's dead body for days. In order to help Shiva move forward in his reawakened form, Lord Vishnu severs the body of dead Sati, which fell at 51 sites across the Indian subcontinent. At each of these sites are established sacred Shakti Peeths to worship the feminine energy form. The Ganjam shrine is established as Than Peeth, the place where Sati's right breast fell.
Gavan Todhanu Isar Brahma Devi Sohana Tere Sada Savare Gavan Tudhnu Indar Indrasan Baithe Devatayan Dar Nale.
Dev is a Sanskrit word which can be translated as a term used for exalted beings. Devta being masculine and Devi feminine. Guru Nanak says, the entire creation, including the celestial energies, are a manifestation of the single omnipresent Creator, who is beyond the realms of discrimination between male and female forms. From Ganjam, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana travelled further south to the city of Guntur in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Trailing in Guru Nanak's footsteps, we travel from Ganjam to Guntur. The word Guntur in Telugu language means a water pond. Guntur was famous for many water ponds. At Guntur, savoring the scenic beauty of a water pond and life forms thriving in it, Guru Nanak sang,
Dadar कबै ना जानस रे पखस सिबाल बसस निर्मल जल अमृत नालखस
A lotus and a frog reside in the same water pond. While the flower remains untouched by impurities, the frog consumes dirt. Immersed in worldly desires, we too remain unaware of divinity. Akin to an ignorant frog, we are unable to benefit from the positives in our surroundings. We now visit the Bada Udasin Mutt, which was established in the memory of Guru Nanak in the early 19th century by Chandu Lal, a minister in the Nizam's state of Hyderabad. He made significant contributions to spread the message of Guru Nanak across South India by establishing mutts in places like Guntur, Hyderabad, Kanchipuram, Rameshwaram, Tiruchirappalli and Tiruvannamalai.
The Bada Udasin Mutt was established in the memory of Guru Nanak's visit to the region of Guntur.
Udasin mutts like these once played a significant role in spreading the message of Guru Nanak in South India. However, after the early socio-political events of the 20th century, these traditions have drifted apart. In present times, tangible links associated with Guru Nanak have diminished at these centers.
जिनके सपने मोह न माया उदासीन धमधान न जाए। कलयुग में नानक देव हम लोग बोलते हैं, नानक देव को विष्णु अवतार। यहाँ जो जिन्होंने संतों ने स्थापना की 1743 में स्थापना की, यहाँ मठ बने। इसमें पंजाब के भी संत आते थे। पहले हम गुरमुखी भी पढ़ लेते थे। अरे हम तो ये भी जानते, एक हमारे में मंत्र दिया जाए, एक ओमकार सतगुरु प्रसाद, अकाल मूर्त अजूनी से भंग, आज सच जुगात सच, है भी सच, नानक वो भी सच, ये भी जानते हैं हम तो। आया समझ में आपके? ये भी जानते हैं हम। तो हमारे गुरु मंत्र में यही दिया जाता है। हमारे जो साधु हैं उदासीन गुरु मंत्र में यही देते हैं। ये संतों की भाषा है। उदासीन समुदाय में अब तो कम कर दिए, पहले बहुत बाणी सिखाते थे, अब नहीं। नानक देव जी की बाणियाँ हैं, अब हम लोगों के यादें नहीं हैं वो।
Hearing a senior member of this commune recite verses of Guru Nanak is a testimony to the past affinity. Guru Nanak says, spiritual philosophies are universal for the benefit of one and all. From Guntur, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana continued their journey southwards and reached Kanchipuram. Tracing Guru Nanak's footsteps, we travel from Guntur to Kanchipuram.
Kanchipuram is an ancient pilgrimage center of South India. During the times of Guru Nanak's travels, this was a religious center for Buddhists, Jains and Brahmins. The Sanskrit term Saptpuri refers to 7 holy sites in Hinduism. Hindus believe that liberation can be attained by making pilgrimage to all the 7 sites located at Ayodhya, Mathura, Haridwar, Varanasi, Kanchipuram, Ujjain and Dwarka. As these sites attracted large congregations, hence Guru Nanak visited them to interact with pilgrims.
देवे स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मा
Historically, Kanchipuram was known as Ghatikasthanam, a center for various religious studies. Kanchipuram is a holy city for Shaivites, the followers of Shiva, and Vaishnavites, the followers of Vishnu. In Kanchipuram, we visit the Ikambarnathar temple, which is a symbolic representation of the earth element.
वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो कृष्ण प्रचोदयात् महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे
Ikambarnathar temple is one of the 5 Panchbhut Sthal temples in South India, which are dedicated to Shiva. Each of these temples symbolize one of the 5 elements of the cosmos, comprising of earth, water, fire, air, and the impalpable ether.
ऊदों खप्पर पंचभूतोऽपि कायां कडासन मन जागोटी सत संतोक संजम है नाल नानक गुरमुख नाम समाल.
Guru Nanak says that within the human body is a temple made of 5 elements, within which resides the infinite. So why seek the experience outside? Hence, in my humble understanding, respecting the human body is akin to revering the divine. We now visit Udasin Babaji Mutt in Kanchipuram city center. In the memory of Guru Nanak, this Udasin Mutt was established in the 19th century by Chandu Lal, a minister in the Nizam state of Hyderabad.
The Udasin tradition played a very important role in spreading the philosophy of Guru Nanak to the distant lands. This Udasin Mutt in Kanchipuram, when I had visited in the year 1994, there was Mool Mantar inscribed on this pillar.
During a previous visit to this site, I had the opportunity to meet with Mahant Basant Das, a 90-year-old Udasin leader of this shrine. I have vivid memories of him reciting verses of Guru Nanak. It was a testimony of his reverence for Guru Nanak. Even though Mahant Basant Das was of Oriya origin, he had grown up in the company of Udasins, who would teach the philosophy of Guru Nanak. Unfortunately, he passed away about 6 months before our current visit.
मेरा नाम शंकर है जी. मैं मठ में रहता हूँ बाबा जी के पास. बचपन से मुझे पाले थे.
तो आपको बचपन से आप उनके साथ रहे हैं.
हाँ जी.
आपको बाबा जी ने गुरु नानक के बारे में क्या बताया?
गुरु नानक जी को पूरा प्रचार करते थे, ग्रंथ साहब पढ़ते थे, उनके बारे में पूरा बता रहे थे.
तो ये रहने वाले उड़ीसा के थे, लेकिन इनको गुरुमुखी पूरी आती थी.
हाँ, गुरुमुखी आती थी.
तो ये शब्द कीर्तन वगैरह सब
करते थे. प्रचार भी करते थे. आने वाले जाने वाले को पूरा अच्छा शिक्षा देते थे. यहाँ का साधु लोग आएंगे, साधु लोग को भी अच्छा करेंगे, खाना पीना खिलाएंगे, दक्षिणा देंगे जाते समय. ऐसे पंजाबी वाले लोग, सिख लोग आएंगे, आपको जैसा आदमी लोग आएंगे उन लोगों को भी प्रचार करेंगे बाबा गुरु नानक जी के बारे में. महाराज ने बहुत अच्छे थे।
Deeply saddened for not being able to interview Mahant Basant Das, I reflected that while the human body comprising of the 5 elements can perish, however, the light of knowledge emanating from it can last forever. Such situations make me wonder about the purpose of human life.
काया महल मंदर कर हर का तिसमें राखी जोत पार नानक गुर मुख महल बुलाए हर मेले मेलन हार।
Guru Nanak says that the purpose of human life is to learn from experiences and strive for alchemical transformations to unite the soul with its source. At a very short distance, in the outskirts of Kanchipuram, we visit the historic Jain temple built by the Chola kings.
In the outskirts of Kanchipuram, in the village Tiruparuti Kumram, Guru Nanak visited this Jain temple, which is also known as Jain Kanchi.
Here, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana were warmly welcomed by a Jain priest. During their interactions, the priest discussed the customs and philosophy of the Jain faith and their fundamental belief in the practice of ahimsa, non-violence. Over time, ahimsa had evolved into a rigid ritualistic adherence, leading to acts like plucking each strand of one's hair to not harm life forms that may grow on them, and not purifying drinking water as it could kill organisms. The priest asked Guru Nanak why he had not bound himself to such practices. Guru Nanak sang,
सिर खुहाए पिया मलवानी झूठा मंग मंग खाई फूल फदीहत मुँह लैन पड़ा सा पानी देख सगाई पिडावागी सिर खुआन परियन हाथ सुआही माऊ पियो किरत गवायन टबर रोवन
extreme austerities can become impediments on the path of self and social progression. Guru Nanak explained that spiritual depth lies in practical implementation of the core philosophy of a faith, which entail purity of thought, speech, and action. Guru Nanak promoted connectivity through diversity One such practical implementation is that he included regional music styles for rendition of his verses. Ramkali Dakhni Onkar is one of his compositions which is classified under the South Indian musical system.
Gagana gam anat joni asthir chitha samad sagoni.
Continuing their travel southwards from Kanchipuram, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana reached Tiruvannamalai. Tracing Guru Nanak's footsteps, we travel to Tiruvannamalai. This pilgrimage temple city, ensconced between Mount Arunachal in the foothills of the Annamalai Hills, is famous for the Arunachaleshwar temple. Guru Nanak visited this city to interact with congregations of spiritualists.
Om Shivaya Namaha, Om Sambhave Namaha, Om Pinakine Namaha, Om Srisekaraya Namaha, Om Katpangine Namaha.
As one of the South India's 5 elemental cities dedicated to Shiva, Tiruvannamalai is associated with fire, which is worshipped as Arunachaleshwar at Arunachaleshwar temple.
Om Grim Namah Shivaya, Arunachaleshwara Swamine Namaha, Prarthanam Samarpayami.
In Hindu mythology, Parvati once playfully closed the eyes of her husband Shiva, which led to earth being submerged in darkness. Metaphorically, this signifies inflicting agony to self and others due to ignorance. Thereafter, in remorse, Parvati performed penance at Tiruvannamalai. On top of Mount Arunachal, Shiva ignited a fire, which is a metaphor for the lifting of the darkness of ignorance through the light of awareness.
रोवे कृपन संचय धन जाय पंडित रोवे ज्ञान गवाए भाली रोवे नाहे भतार नानक दुखिया सब संसार मन्ने नाओ सोई जिन जाए और कर्म ना लिखे लाए लिखे लाए लिखे लाए
Guru Nanak says that the entire world suffers from various forms of ignorance, which can be eased through contemplation and not through physical penance.
The Udaseens from Punjab, who had taken the philosophy of Guru Nanak to distant lands, had built a Udaseen Mutt in the city of Tiruvannamalai. This mutt does not exist here anymore.
In departing from Tiruvannamalai, I reflect on sweetness and bitterness, which are paradoxes of life. Influenced by desires, these extremities create an imbalance of mind and body. When these percolate into the social fabric, they create a societal ailment which makes people at dis-ease with one another. This is the disease that Guru Nanak warns us against.
मिठा कौड़ा दो रोग.
Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana left Tiruvannamalai and travelled further south to the city of Tiruchirappalli. We now travel from Tiruvannamalai to Tiruchirappalli. At Tiruchirappalli, we visit the ancient Sri Rangam temple dedicated to the Vaishnavite tradition.
Tiruchirappalli hosts the most revered Vishnu temple, which is nestled between the river Kaveri and Kolaram. To observe the Vaishnavite traditions, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana spent some time in this place.
It is in this city that Ramanuja, the 11th century Vaishnavite saint of the Bhakti movement, had spent the last years of his life. An Udasin Mutt was established in the memory of Guru Nanak at Tiruchirappalli in the early 19th century by Chandu Lal, a minister in the Nizam state of Hyderabad. However, in present times, there are no traces of this shrine. In traveling through South India, experiencing temples dedicated to various forms of the divine, expressed in Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma, I am reminded of Guru Nanak's message that these forms emerge from one source and merge back in it.
सुनो ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश उपाय सुने वरते जोग सबाए इस पद विचारे सो जन पूरा तिस मिलिए परम चुकाएदा.
From Tiruchirappalli, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana travelled to the port town of Nagapattinam. Tracing Guru Nanak's footsteps, we now travel from Tiruchirappalli to Nagapattinam. The word Nagapattinam is derived from Nagar, referring to settlers of Sri Lankan origin, and Pattinam, meaning a coastal town. Nagapattinam is a port city in the state of Tamil Nadu at the mouth of river Kudavayyar in the Bay of Bengal.
Taking the sea route from the port city of Nagapattinam, Guru Nanak and Bhai Mardana embarked on their journey for Sri Lanka.
In the past, this was a popular trade route between India and Sri Lanka. Guru Nanak's merchandise was unique. He equates himself to a merchant, trading the message of contemplation and the unity of creation.
मैं बंजारन राम